What is up, best ones worldwide? It's the best one, Donnie here, with my 2024 Christmas haul. If you're not a best one yet already and you want to watch me rebuild my collection, live my nostalgic memories, or watch me review toys and go on toy hunts, recommend you guys to hit that subscribe button now, turn on the post notifications, because of course you already know the grind is real. And what a great Christmas it was. I love spending my time with my family and close friends. And this year was definitely a very special Christmas. And we got a lot of awesome things this year. So, with that being said, let's get it. The grind is Before I show you guys all the awesome things that I got for Christmas this year, I do want to thank all my family for all these awesome presents that I got this year. I don't take any of it for granted, and I'm just beyond grateful to be surrounded by just great, supportive, loving people that I can call family. So now, with that being said, let's get into some of the cool things that I got for Christmas this year. And starting things off, before Christmas in the mail, shout out to my buddy Phil from the Fig Cave podcast. He actually sent me this Ric Flair figure for free, which you could find at Ollie's for like $2. I never picked it up, so Phil grabbed it for me. He has, I guess, plenty of these, so thank you, Phil, for this little Christmas gift of mine. You can add him to my Superstars collection, so I'm excited about that. Let's see, let's go over to Lucy's. Let's go through the loose figures I got for Christmas, because you already know, like, I love getting loose figures. There's nothing like it. And we're trying to rebuild my wrestling figure collection, which I've done a pretty good job these last 4 years rebuilding it. But starting things off, we got a older Elite Brodus clay figure. So let's take him out of here, which I will be doing like a whole figure. I have a lot of miscellaneous figures that have been just piling up the last couple of months. So I will be doing like a full breakdown on the figure. But there it is, man, Brodus clay. One of the last figures I got before I stopped collecting toys. And I actually enjoyed the Funkasaurus character. The stuff he did after WWE, nah. Alright, another older Elite. We got Santino Marella, which Santino was one of my favorite guys in the PG era. I thought that he was so underrated. I really liked his heel run a lot, too, when he was Intercontinental Champion. But there it is. We got him in the Cobra, which I feel like he is going to sign a Legends deal, like, any time now. So I'm probably going to regret asking for it, but it wasn't that much. Then we also have another Elite. We got Velveteen Dream here. And I do have I love my NXT guys in my collection. And Velveteen Dream, he was somebody who is very underrated. I know he was canceled for a little while. Still somewhat is, but he is back in the wrestling scene. And I don't know, I really enjoyed like his run. Especially, like, I was rooting for him back in Tough Enough. Patrick Clerk. Let's see here. We got another Lucy. We got Brian Knobbs of the Nasty Boys. And I'll probably throw him in, like, my Legends review, because I do have his tag partner, and for the longest time, I have not had this one. So I finally asked for it, and I got it. So I'm excited about adding him to the collection, which we will be doing a whole review breakdown. We'll put him on the rotating plate, review the figure, and a whole nother video. This is just a haul, so we're going to try to go through these stuff as fast as possible. And the next loose figure we have is from the NXT TakeOver line. That was a Target exclusive back in the day. We got our Ruby Riott figure, which I don't have her in WWE figure form. I do have her AEW signed, but I figured might as well add her to the women's shelf because she is very talented. And finally, we got Ultimate Edition John Cena, and this is one I've been really looking for the longest time. Haven't gotten it until now. So I'm pretty happy about adding this Cena to the collection. Can't wait to break that down. Also, speaking of wrestling figures and stuff, Another really cool gift I got was the complete guide, Classic Superstars by Kyle Peterson. I usually like to get like something like wrestling figure, like textbook. I believe last year I got the Fig Cave book with all of like the figures from like the 2010s to like 2024 edition. So now I have this Classic Superstars book, and I love these. I think that it's so cool that like this wrestling figure community like is making books, and it's so cool to just look back at like all these like great pictures. Like there's one right there, Spike Dudley, I didn't have. But Classic Superstars, I'm hoping this book doesn't convince me to get into them because I don't got the real estate for it. Even though I did have most of these growing up, oh man, I don't want to dip my toes in, but I had to support Kyle Peterson, one of the most hard-working wrestling figure guys out there, and he's even supported the channel as well, which I do appreciate a lot, especially being a smaller wrestling figure channel. Also, we got some really cool figures from High Spots, thanks to my dad. And in case you guys don't know, I love to get my AEW figures signed. Usually, I get them signed 90% of the time, but now that could be, we can change that percentage to 75% because we got ourselves Kenny, my God, Omega. We got his autographed figure here, a part of Series 1. And my rules are I have to meet the person. And technically, I met Kenny Omega back at Northeast Wrestling for my birthday back in 2018. So, he does count technically. So, I have met Kenny Omega. So, I do have his signature for the collection. And finally, to complete my Series 1, we got Brandy Rhodes as well. This is also from High Spots as well. And, man, I've also gotten lucky. I met her at Northeast Wrestling back in 2016 when her and Cody got released. So, technically, she counts as well. And I really, was hoping I can meet them, but they're just not really doing meet and greets or anything. But because I met them already, I can get their figure signed. So, now we have the whole Wave 1 all signed. Very happy about that. Alright, let's see what else we have here. Whew, I don't even know where to go. Might as well go with the stuff that's on the desk here, because we got lots of awesome Nickelodeon stuff by family, because I think they have watched the videos, and I feel like for them it's a little bit harder to get wrestling figures, because I already have so many of them, but Nickelodeon, there's a lot of things I don't have. And starting things off, we got a Jimmy Neutron ornament, which you already know will go up on our Nickmas tree next Christmas. So there's that. We got Jimmy Neutron here, and it was actually a double gift. We got two of them. So Jimmy Neutron, we might keep one of these in the package, while the other one is going to be going on the Nickmas shelf next year. I love these old ornaments. Like, they just bring me back to the good memories. I don't know which ones I had, which ones I didn't have, because I know my parents, they never really protected the ornaments. Like, they would just throw them all in the bin and call it a season. So, I probably had these when I was younger. I just probably broke. So now we finally got them for the shelf. Very happy about that. Let's see here. Ooh, let's get back into some of the wrestling figure stuff. So I did get a couple cool things from Figure Toy Company, WrestlingSuperstore.com. One of my dad's favorite websites to shop back when I was a kid, because they always had things that Ringside didn't have, what WWE or WWF figures didn't have. They would always make the cool things, and one of them that we got is this deluxe casket, and my dad was surprised that I didn't have this in my collection, and I was looking at this for a little while, but I don't want to pay those Figure Toy Company prices. But there's that. We got a deluxe casket. I can't wait to maybe do a cool little setup there with The Undertaker maybe in that casket. Let's see here. We also did get an Ultimate Cameraman. I didn't even know my dad knew, like, they made their own figures and stuff. But he did throw this in my stocking. Kind of funny. I am going to take this out of the package, though. Because I am very curious to see, like, how this looks. Because I've heard wrestling figure podcasters. I know Major, Fresh, all the shows, Fig Cave. They have shitted on these figures that they have made, which I'm waiting. I want to see, like, how these articulated figures are going to be. Like, I know they have the license to Jim Cornette, and I feel like that's the only way we're realistically going to get a Cornette. is by Figure Toy Company. Or whoever is, like, making the figures. There it is. We just got a generic cameraman here. And he's got the pinless knees, so it is statued. But just another generic guy. And we do have his little camera right there. That's pretty cool. I like that. And he does have some interchangeable hands. More hands I gotta deal with. Oh, man. Let's see here. Also, might as well just get through all these here. We do have a referee. We got a basic ref, which we have a lot of referees thanks to the Build-A-Figure collection, the Build-A-Figures that have been coming out this year. They've given us a lot of referees, so that's pretty cool. Then we also did get this here, some road cases, and I don't have a backstage setup, and now because of this, I might have to make one, which I don't have the real estate to do, so I don't know how I'm going to make a backstage in there, but we'll figure it out. There's always a way. You just have to find it. One of my buddies, Mark the Shark, came up with that one. But there it is. We got the road cases. I think it's so cool that they do, like, all these different things. And finally, from the last thing we got from Figure Toy Company, and I'm actually excited because I've been needing some backdrops and stuff, and I'm surprised that, like, my dad actually knew, like, I needed one of these. I didn't even have it on my list this year. We got a reversible wrestling action figure backdrops. So it looks like it comes with, like, a locker room, I guess, like, an interview station, commentary, and just a backdrop with, like, a little entrance thing. I'm excited to, like, set this up, and I think I'm going to make a whole video on this probably. Just don't know where I'm going to put it for the time being, because we are expanding our studio in 2025. So a lot of this stuff, unfortunately, I have to wait to make videos on. Let's see here. Also, shout out to my fiance on this. I know this is not toy related, but I did want to show this off. I got a label maker. And having a bunch of different collections, just having things all over the place, things stored, I really needed a label maker to, like, try to keep things more organized. This is something that is definitely an essential. I need this badly. So finally I'm going to be able to start, like, keeping things a little bit more organized. That is one of my goals every year, is to try to get out of bad habits. And I think that this will really help with that, because I do like to keep everything organized, especially, like, in my garage where I have all my totes. I actually do, like, write down, like, everything that's inside the tote. So now, like, I can just add a label to it. I do like that gift a lot, which I already know, like, this whole table is going to pile up. And we did get another ornament as well. We got Tommy with the basketball, and this is Nickelodeon license, which I really do like, because when it comes to, like, Nickelodeon stuff and, like, wrestling and all the things I collect, I do like when it is licensed, because don't want to get it from somebody that, like, we don't want to get it illegally, because that's not helping or supporting the brand or whatever it is. But there it is. We got Tommy with the basketball. I love that, because I love basketball and I do love Rugrats, so that is an awesome gift. And then we also did get this here. We got an AEW Orgiums, so it looks like it's a cool little comic thing here. I believe this here, you can get this on Shop AEW, if I'm not mistaken. But it's so cool. They got, like, all the characters with, like, comics and stuff. Definitely going to enjoy that. And I also did get myself a calendar for 2025. And it's the 2005 AEW calendar here. And usually what I like to do, like, when I get a calendar, is just go right to November, because that's my birthday. That's, like, the most busiest month of the year. Let's see who is November. And there it is, man. We got Darby Allin with the flamethrower. I like that a lot. Really like that. But I can always use calendars. They always come in handy. That is one thing I do love, to stay organized. So the calendars, just like the label maker, that's an essential. Alright, we'll put that down. Alright, moving on now to some socks. I'm not the biggest fan of these type of socks. I don't know why. They're like, they don't really do anything. They make my feet cold. Might as well just be barefoot. We did get these Simpson socks here, which I do think I'm going to keep these in the package, because I really like the art design here. Like, we got the family there. You also got Bart holding some presents. And then you got some holiday fun socks. Like, I like this one here with Homer. That's probably my favorite. So I am going to keep this in the box and probably display it that way. Let's see here. We also got a SpongeBob one as well. Some new holiday fun socks. And I actually really like the art on these. So I think I am going to keep these in the package here. And, like, any, like, space I can find, I'll probably put these there. But, we're going to put that down. Let's see. But we might as well, like, get into, like, all the SpongeBob stuff, because we got a lot of SpongeBob things. And even though I already have these, I do want to show them off. We got the intro, we got the pirate in the intro of the SpongeBob theme song, which we already do have this here, but I am expanding my studio, so I could always put this in the other room. So I do like that a lot. And this is my favorite canvas that they've made so far, and that is Mr. Krabs' First Dollar. I already have this one, which if you guys haven't checked out the Nickelodeon, like, hauls and those videos, highly recommend checking them out. They're a lot of fun to do. But there it is, we got Mr. Krabs' First Dollar. This, I'm definitely going to find another spot for, because, like, we already have these, but, like, I'm going to have so much more room next year that, like, I'm probably going to need to fill up some space. So those are definitely going to come in handy. And we got a new plush as well. We got the Flying Dutchman! This is one of the coolest SpongeBob plushes that they've come out with recently. And that's the thing about me. I love recruiting characters. I don't know what it is. Because, like, with the main characters, you already know you're going to get action figures, you're going to get plush, you're going to get all types of merchandise. But, like, for a Flying Dutchman, you're not going to really get as much merchandise with him. So I am very stoked to add this to the collection, and, like, I love that he's holding, like, a little SpongeBob right there. Like, I hope they give us more recruiting characters like this, because this is amazing. Like, there's already they make so many SpongeBobs that, like, I don't really need them. But Flying Dutchman, I need in my collection. Like, I really want Funko in 2025 to give us more recruiting SpongeBob characters. Similar to what The Simpsons do. Like, I would love a Flying Dutchman pop. Glow in the dark. Make it happen. Come on. That's a missed opportunity there. Alright, let's see. Another plush I got from my Secret Santa on my dad's side, which was my buddy Trevor. Shout out to Trevor. He got me this Imagination SpongeBob. I don't know where I'm going to put this. Oh, real estate, man, but... And I'm also afraid, because this thing, it does shake at, like, the most randomest times, and I have a feeling that I'm going to put it in the wrong place, and it's going to damage all, like, whatever I set up, it's going to mess up. But pretty much you hug the SpongeBob, and it vibrates. Which I think is so freaking cool. This is a really awesome gift. Something I probably wouldn't buy for myself, but I'm, like, happy that I got this from my family. And it's so cool that, like, they know, like, what I like, and that, like, they're paying attention to the content and stuff. Because this channel is all based off nostalgia and me rebuilding my collection. So to have this SpongeBob, I'm really happy to add this to the collection. Moving on now to the next gift we got that is SpongeBob related. This is a game that I really enjoyed playing as a kid. And, like, I really like this for, like, the display purpose. We got SpongeBob Ants in the Square Pants. I love this. This was one of my favorite gifts that my mom got me as a kid. I believe it was, like, my birthday or Christmas of 2003. And yeah, this I'm very excited to add to the collection here. Let's show you guys what it is, what it looks like. Which I know is very hard to find, like, a perfect edition one, but there it is. You get, like, the pants here. We got SpongeBob, and I can't wait to, like, display him with, like, the way he is, because I think it's gonna look so good displayed. I am gonna have to super glue his socks though. That is one thing. Because with time, stuff does not stick forever. That is one thing. But let's get, the legs on. Might as well set this up. It is a pretty quick setup. And there it is there. We got the pants. And then you get SpongeBob. You get, like, two looks of his. Which, the first one, you do have, like, him with, like, his eyes, like, all over the place. And then you have him, like, smiling here. And it's so cool. You basically take these, like, ants, and you, like, fling them into the pants. But this is going to be just a cool, really cool display piece. This is one of my favorite games that I played growing up. So I'm excited to really add this to the collection here. So let me put that to the side. And, whoop. We got a couple more SpongeBob things, and this has got to be, like, one of my favorite gifts I got this year. And I got to thank my fiance for this. Like, didn't ask for it. And I don't have any wall space to set this up. So I am going to have to wait until the new studio, which really pains me because I really want to display this so bad. She got me SpongeBob's window, and it's an LED neon sign. And this is something that I really, because I love neon signs. That is one thing. Like, my Brooklyn Nets clock is one of my favorite things in the studio. But now we got SpongeBob's window, and I'm definitely going to have to set this up, like, in the new room going into next year, like, as a backdrop, I think. Oh, this is so freaking epic. Which, I will show you guys what it looks like with the neon. So, roll the clip. Now you see why I want to set this thing up immediately. But unfortunately I can't. I am going to definitely protect this, keep this in the perfect condition that I can. And once we get that new room, oh, this is definitely going to be a great centerpiece. I love you, Meadow. Thank you for this. This is like one of the coolest, unique gifts that I got this year. So excited to hang this up when I get that room finished. Which, it does motivate me to actually get on it now. So I'm very happy about that. And the last SpongeBob thing, this is one of my favorite toys I had growing up. And I might make a whole video on this. We have the Swap and Bop SpongeBob. This is so freaking cool. Like, you pretty much, like, switch things that are on his head, and, like, he sings along. It's just a really cool piece here. And, like, it's all, like, in the green label, which is the era I grew up collecting SpongeBob. So, man, this is one of the coolest things. Probably not going to be taking this out until I have more real estate, unfortunately. But there it is, man. We got the Swap and Bop SpongeBob. This is one of the coolest things I got. And the box is in perfect condition, too. So I don't think I'm going to be taking this one out of the package. But there it is, man. We got SpongeBob here. One of my favorite things I had as a kid. Let's put that down. Whoop. Moving on now to some NFL things I got for Christmas here. Which, if you guys don't know, I am a Los Angeles Rams fan. Which, right now, my Rams, we started off the season horrible, and now we are a dark horse this season. And I think the Rams, they're going to make some noise in that postseason. I hope we do, because I want another Super Bowl. And some of the things I got here, we got a Rams Cena, so that's going to be really cool to display around Christmas time here. I think they do this for all the NFL teams. I would love if they did this for all the NBA ones, because I know they don't have a Brooklyn Nets one. But there it is, man. We do have the LA Rams Santa here, which I think is so friggin' awesome. I was going to buy that for myself, but I don't know. I just had a feeling somebody in my family was going to get me it. Also, I got this really cool hover helmet. I've seen these a lot. My buddy, his dad's a Giants fan. He got him this, and one of his favorite things he has in his collection. So I'm really excited about this hovering helmet here with the Rams, because, like, one thing I love about my team is, like, the helmet, because it's got, like, the horns for, like, the Rams, so I do like that a lot. But very excited to set that thing up, because, like, I have a whole, like, shelf right now in, like, my arena area that, like, I dedicated to, like, my NFL, like, team. So I am going to put all that there. And one of the really cool items that I got for Christmas, because it's always the things you don't ask for that is, like, some of the best things you get. And I got some Rams confetti when we won the Super Bowl. And I do have, like, 4 or 5 bobbleheads from that Super Bowl, so I'm going to put this right in the center, right in the middle. I think that this is an amazing collector's item here, and I really hope one day, like, my Nets, we win a championship, and I can have something like this. But I already know that day won't happen for a very long time. But I think that this is one of the coolest pieces now that I get to add to, like, my little Rams, like, championship shelf. So I am very, very happy about having that here. Alright, let's see. Alright, we are not finished yet, because we do have a couple Cobra Kai Karate Kid things I got. And I got this collector's Little Peoples here. And my dad, the backstory behind this was he wanted to get me this because this is what he collected when he was younger. They had like these Little People figures, and this is something that he enjoyed getting growing up. So he wanted me to have this, which I'm glad like it's not wrestling or like sports. I like that it's Cobra Kai. Like I don't want to take this out of the package at all. But there it is. We got Samuel Russo, we got Miguel Diaz, we got Johnny Lawrence, and we do have Ralph there. We got Daniel Russo. And I think that these are just wicked. These are so freaking cool. And I'm definitely going to be keeping this, like, in the package, and I'll probably use it as, like, a backdrop to, like, my eventually better Cobra Kai shelf. But there it is. You got the Little Peoples here. I like that a lot. That is a really cool item. And then, from Series 2, we got the Eagle Fang Johnny Lawrence. And my dad, he must have paid attention to my video, because when I reviewed these with Chosen and Terry Silver, I did say, like, afterwards, like, damn, I should have gotten this Johnny Lawrence. And now we do have him, so we will be reviewing this in an eventually in a video. So I am excited about adding that to the collection, because I think the red just pops out. It stands out so good. And finally, another really cool item. Oh, I already showed that off. What am I doing? And another cool item here is the, this is the convention exclusive Karate Kid Cobra Kai competition team 4-pack. And this is just really cool. More characters to add to the collection in figure form. And there it is right there. We got, a younger John Kreese, we got Tommy, Bobby, and Dutch. So now I do need a younger Johnny Lawrence to really complete this, but I freaking think that this is such a cool figure 4-pack, and I cannot wait to expand my Karate Kid Cobra Kai shelf, because this is like one of my like favorite series, one of my favorite like movies as well, so I am very like stoked to have this for the collection. I think it's so cool that, like, we got some recruiting characters. I cannot wait to expand my Karate Kid Cobra Kai collection. One of my favorite series, one of my favorite movies of all time. And that's what really got me into doing Taekwondo, which I did talk about a little bit in my Christmas video, some of my favorite things I got growing up, which that was yesterday's video. Highly recommend checking that out. So now let's show you guys a couple more things that I have left that I did get for Christmas. And starting things off, we do have this flag here, which I am excited to add to my garage gym. And you guys all know how big of a fan I am of MJF. We got the Thank Me Later, which you guys cannot see the whole thing, but there it is. We do have a new MJF flag to add to our collection. Very excited about that. And I really do like the whole Thank Me Later thing that he's taking from Drake. And now, ooh, I cannot wait to show you guys this here. And, oh man, I cannot believe it's going to be his final year being a professional wrestler, sports entertainer, one of my all-time favorite wrestlers, John Cena, my childhood hero. Of course, I had to get it. The last time is now. We got his WWE shop shirt here. And I cannot believe, like, this is going to be his last run in the WWE. So we did get that shirt there, which I did ask for. But what I didn't ask for, that my dad got me, being a little troll that he is, I got the sweatbands, which I used to always get these, like, with my shirts. Because I was a Cena fan. I always wanted to dress up like him when I went to the WWE live events and stuff. So he got me the wristbands, his final ones. And we also do have the hat as well. Which, oh man, I'm going to get so emotional next year with his last run. Like, I do have to try to go to a show that Cena's going to be at. And I really hope, like, Fanatic Fest, like, they announce John Cena, because if they do, I am meeting him. Like, that is going to be the fastest money that I blow. Alright. And finally, the last gift that I got, and this is probably my favorite thing. The item that I asked for this year, like, this was the big Christmas gift I wanted. And I can't believe Chalkline actually did it, because I was going to pay second market price for this jersey. Used, new, whatever it was, because I never had this in my collection. And that is the Chain Gang Soldier jersey, man. I am so excited to have this John Cena basketball jersey in my collection now. And it's brand new. Chalkline just released it, I believe, a couple months ago. And the fact that, like, I have this, oh man, I'm going to be wearing this a lot in the summertime. Like, this is one of my all-time favorite John Cena jerseys. Like, I've had his soccer, I had his football, never had the basketball. And, like, 2005 John Cena was goated. So I'm very excited about having this in my jersey collection. And just to have, because my goodness, this here, so many memories. Like, I even did a fix-up on, I believe, my birthday haul with that Chain Gang Soldier Jack Specific jersey, and I put it on my Elite 100 Cena. So to have the actual jersey, like, my favorite thing I got this year. But I hope you guys all had a blessed Christmas. Oh man, what a long video it was. We got a lot of things from a lot of people, and I really do want to say thank you to my family and my friends who are watching this that did get me this stuff, and especially like my fiance and my dad. They always go all out on Christmas, and I'm just very blessed, very fortunate enough. And man, what a great Christmas it was. And just getting to spend time with my family, like, just really makes it all worth it at the end. But let me know in the comment section below some of your favorite gifts you got this year for Christmas. I would love to know. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to smash that like button now. And I got a lot of stuff to put away, because I still have to record the room tour video, which I will probably be doing probably this weekend. So I got a lot of work to do in here. If you're not a best one yet already, recommend you guys to hit that subscribe button now, turn on the post notifications. New videos coming out every day for the rest of the year. Links down in the description box below. You can follow me over my social medias, and We Are Wrestling. All the links down below. And of course, to all the best ones out there worldwide, I hope you guys all had a safe and a happy Christmas, because of course you already know we are taking over. Peace.